Intonation. Intonation has to be a focus for the students in order to know where intonation is possible in a sentence, and also to focus on the importance of the intonation to bring out the meaning of the sentence. Usually in the language labs, there are audios for focusing on the intonation. Such audios can be used by the teachers in the classroom as well. If they are not available in the classroom, the teacher has to do live practice of sentences by repeating the sentences herself to bring out the importance of pronunciation, intonation, and also word stress. The teacher must repeat the sentence 5 times to make it clear for the students to focus on intonation. Usually, a mature and a good learner of English and a good speaker of English needs to listen to a sentence at least 3 times to understand the intonation done in the sentence. Therefore, in case of our learners, we need to repeat the sentence at least 5 times to make them aware and let them focus on the intonation and make them understand why it is important in a sentence. There can be an activity of compare and contrast. The teacher can say the sentence with intonation and then say it without intonation and ask the students to compare and tell her that is there a difference of meaning being conveyed with intonation and without intonation. Some of the students who are good at understanding and can focus the intonation can very easily make out the difference between the two sentences. Whereas, if we find students in our class who are not following, the teacher can put the intonated word on the board and let the students concentrate on that particular word and then focus that how intonation is used for that particular sentence, why it is used in that particular sentence, and what is the meaning that word which has intonation is conveying in the sentence. So that way the weak learners would also be able to focus on the word that has intonation. Also, the same activities can be done for other things to notice in speaking skills, like pronunciation and word stress. However, some of the students, they may copy the speaker on the audio, and the teacher can then let them practice the way the speaker is doing intonation in the audio. Another way to do that is that the teacher may stop the tape at the word where it is going to be showing intonation and then play the word so that the students can easily focus on intonation. The teachers must remember to use short sentences, because in short sentences the students would be able to keep their concentration and focus on the word which shows intonation, and also look at the pronunciation of the words. In case the sentences are long, the students, they tend to have less focus, and sometimes they just do not focus if it is a long sentence, because they get confused with the meaning and they try to concentrate on other things than intonation. It is not a very easy thing to notice intonation in a conversation. So the sentences must be short so that the students can pick up the intonation very quickly in a short sentence and then focus on it. Also, in practicing for intonation, it would be advised that the sentence should be short so that the students can say the sentence easily, focus on the intonation, repeat and practice intonation if it is a short sentence, and also repeatedly can do the same exercise because they will be able to remember the sentence. It's short and it is familiar to them. So that would help them to learn intonation.